Hello, people of the earth. I don't know how I was going to start this one, but here we are. May as well get started on a few things. Um, hello. How you doing? The March of the Retros is not over quite yet, despite the fact we're out of March, but there's one more game to get out there. Because, of course, over the course of March I had a few, well, hiccups. I was supposed to record a game a day, and I missed 3 days, so, yeah, there's still kind of like a game to come out a bit later on today. But you'll see what that is, and it's a fitting end, and I'm happy with it, and yay, and it's all good. What do I address? Man, so much has happened over the course of March that I haven't been able to address because shit. But I guess we'll say, first of all, I need to get through a lot, so it needs to be said right here and right now. I've got it all listed here, which is why I needed to stay focused, me. So this is going to be covering everything, ASF, Let's Plays, the whole caboodle, live streaming. I will be doing a live stream tonight, because I'm supposed to be, you know, we're in the month of April now, and we're back to regularly scheduled programming of the channel before March happened. But first off, let's address the big issue here. I haven't actually got it listed here because I knew I would remember it, but obviously COVID-19 has taken over the world. And I know I shouldn't be making jokes about it, so I won't bother. Because of that event, I'm been kicked out of work, let's just say. So I'm not working, I'm not going out to work, I'm staying here. I'm only going out to do shopping, so I'm only semi-isolating, I may as well say. But I only go out shopping once a week, so... And everyone's got everything under control. So I don't think I'll be, well, if I do get it, then I get it, and whoopee, let's join the party. Which gives me more time to spend doing stuff for YouTube. So hello YouTube, I'm here for the long haul, because of course I still need to keep busy, and I want to keep busy, and I want to do a lot of things, and that will cover and this list covers a lot of things. First off, though, the first hindrance, everything is trying to stop me from making the ASF, but no fucking more. I'm gonna say COVID-19 is there's a silver lining to every cloud, and this is it. But the first problem that I've come up with is my old computer is dead, it's died, and you can blame the Mega Drive Mini for that one. It's odd because the Mega Drive Mini, the way you power it is through the USB. There's no plug or anything that you connect to the mains power supply or whatever, because that would probably make it explode. But it did make my computer explode. It was working fine for quite some time when I was recording stuff and whatever. And then suddenly, my computer, it wasn't on at the time, because it doesn't need to be, although I'm guessing maybe it did, I don't know. But it just died. The Mega Drive shut off, and I was like, what? And I couldn't turn my computer on, and it's completely dead. And I've tried doing every single trick to kind of bring it back, but it's dead. So, disappointingly, the only things that I have salvaged is the stuff that was on the external hard drive, which is, in terms of ASF stuff, matches and entrances and music. Voices, No, because that's only temporary. I kind of don't need them. Once I'm done with the voices, I throw them in the bin because I don't need them anymore because they just fill up space on the computer or the hard drive, and I don't want that because it's already fucking full. Yeah. So disappointingly, we've had to start from scratch all the fucking voice work for Smashdown. But as I said, this is almost a blessing because with the new computer now, because the old computer really needed to die and I needed a reason to get rid of it, and that's going to be the reason is it's going to die. Because it just kept crashing, the program I was using kept crashing, I had to save frequently or else I'll be fucked, and sometimes I forgot to save frequently and then I would have to do all that stuff again if it crashed, and just putting it all together is hazardous to your health because the editing program, you have to import everything and then sometimes it forgets what you've imported and you're like, no, now I have to import you again, and it's just the editing software was a fucking mess. The editing software that I'm using for the new computer is a blessing and a godsend, which I'm enjoying the editing process as much as the recording process now for when it comes to Let's Plays. But yeah, so we should improve, and everything now that you see, apart from the matches, and well, I may re-record entrances for the SF, but the 4 matches that I got for Smashdown, which are saved, you will see in their original quality. I don't know, maybe, but I want them, so they're good enough, because I don't want to have to redo the whole entire show. But really, it's so yeah, we're having to do all the voice work from scratch again, so be appreciative when Smashdown comes out. That's happening, because we've had to do it twice now. But it should be a lot easier in terms of organisation of everything. So like I said, old computer dying is an actual positive thing. COVID-19, in my case, is an actual positive thing because now I can stay here and do loads of stuff. So yay. So that's that covered. So Wicked, I think I've covered that in about 8 minutes, and that's great. So if we can keep doing that with everything else, this video should be shorter. So yeah, we've still got a final game for the Master Retros. It's not over yet, but I will be live streaming as well later today, and you know what that'll be because it's a Thursday. So we'll be doing some of that for a little while. So it's all good. How are we doing for time? Okay, I'll put a timer up there on the screen because I'm recording in HD with this camera. Have you noticed? Because I thought slightly better quality I want for my vlogs. Because I'm not totally recording in HD, because otherwise it would take forever for it to render the video, because that's 2 HD videos overlapping each other, and they take long enough as it is. Yeah, that's that front. Are you following, catching all this, by the way? I hope you're writing this down. So yeah, final game for Master Retros tonight, and death of computer is not a bad thing, and we're all great. And also, of course, we'll have a stream on Friday, every Friday, back to regular old timing of 7:30 UK, 8:30 in Germany, and 2:30 US Eastern Time. And I will not be playing Doom Eternal on Friday. Namely because of what's going on. I haven't actually gone out and bought it yet, but I will next week. So we're going to finish off on Friday's stream. I'm going to do Rocket League, and we're going to do finish off Goat Simulator, and then I've got another game that I want to play that I oddly haven't played yet, and I wanted to for years, just to check it out. So look forward to whatever that may be. How are we doing? So yeah, streaming tonight. I don't know when, but probably 8 o'clock, and then we're streaming Friday at the regular time with all that stuff. And then, obviously, we'll be going back to regular Let's Plays. I'll be doing Mario Maker, I'll be doing Smash Brothers, I'll be doing SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, and I'll be doing, what else am I fucking playing? Yeah, well, I know what I'm playing. I've got it written down somewhere. It helps to remind me then. So I write it down so I don't have to remember. So we've got all them. Hang on, I can just quickly check. Fuck it, it's annoying me. Why don't I fucking know? Link's Awakening. Fuck. See, even from my favourite Zelda game, I'm just fucking like, I've forgotten it that I was doing that. So that's going to be all back to regularly scheduled stuff, and there will be an addition. Oh yes, I have an addition. I'm going to have to tell what the time is now from that, because for some reason the timer on this computer is really faster than the one up there. There will be a new game that I will be releasing a video of every Sunday. It's going to be a tradition thing, because also in the month of March a new game got released for the Switch. Hint hint. And it's my other favorite Nintendo game. It's my only Zelda, and this game is my only favorite Nintendo games ever made. So I have to play this, and I'm actually enjoying it. I've been recording it since it came out. So yes, you'll see the fruit of my labor come Sunday. So look forward to that. More content being made. Yay! I'm being busy. Well, I'm gonna. Okay, if you're confused and puzzled, it's Animal Crossing. Okay, specifically Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm gonna be playing that. So you'll see the first initial day on Sunday, and then after that, all the weeks that follow afterwards, I'm gonna edit it all together, because that's the way I'm gonna do it. I've decided I'm just going to record a little bit every day of the most important stuff that I need to do that day, and then you'll see that, and then it'll be accumulated into one video that will be made every Sunday. Yeah. So that sound good? Hang on then, I think I'm running out of time, so we'll just start again. Alright, and now I can continue. Yay, I've just restarted the camera again, so he's fine. Because on HD, which is why I don't the other reason I don't record in HD for the face cam is because it only does 8 fucking minutes. So I don't want to be checking every 8 minutes and then recording it. So that's the other reason. So you get, but I'm good enough in the corner. I look HD enough. So we're all good. No one notices. But yes, Editing Me is back. He's going to be returning, obviously. I'm going to be doing a lot of editing. And it's going to be fun. Because editing, as I said, with the old computer was just a bitch. Which is why things took longer than they fucking should have. And then it took forever to save. And then it took forever to upload. And okay, maybe not uploading. The uploads are taking longer now on YouTube, I've noticed, ever since moving up into HD land over the past year. But it works, so I don't give a shit. And on the final front, we've got through it all in really wickedly good time. I'm so glad. Is I'm making an ASF bonus event, because I want to test how putting together, because I'm going to do a test run of putting together an event before I go in and do the actual show, because I know it's going to be slightly complicated. So yeah, so as a test run, which you'll get to see in the end, I'm making a bonus ASF event, and there will be more details about that coming out next week is my guess, probably Monday. And yeah, so you'll hear more about that next week. So I hope you look forward to that, because oh, god damn it, this computer is a bitch. So I'm glad I got rid of it, or I'm going to get rid of it. It's still there. That's why I'm pointing down to it. The new computer over here is much better. But there was just so many problems and issues and just tearing my hair out. This is going to make things a whole lot easier. Trust me. And even if I do end up going back to work whenever that is, in 6 months or something, then we'll what was I going to say? I ended up with what's a bit? A bit is if I ever go and even if I end up going back to work, things will slow down again, but I'll be able to do them because new computer won't crash. 2, new computer won't have to require me to import the footage because the new editing software I've got for the computer, which is why it's been so easy, is I just take the file from the computer where it is and slap it into the editor. Boom, it's there. And then I can just edit it. Whereas before, I had to, as I said, import the footage into the editor just so I can edit it. And then when it came to the Let's Plays as well, I had to put my face cam over the top, then save it, and then I could edit it, because otherwise it was a fucking nightmare. Because otherwise it was saying, hang on a minute, wait a turn, I don't like this bit of editing you put over this video, I'm just going to make it look weird. So I'm like, oh, fuck you. But yeah, so this computer is going to be really good. I'm going to be able to get, I'm going to be able to go, it's a simple case of entrances for a match, put the match in, put the commentary in. Well, we'll do the commentary at the end usually. But, it was a case of like, put the promo footage in, then put the lines in for the promo. And it'll just be like that, and I won't have to save it, and I won't have to do nothing, and then we'll just do voiceover on it, and I'll be able to fucking do it. And it'll be a great. So it's going to make things a whole lot easier, but as I said, I'm going to make a mock-up event, which you'll hear more about, just for a bit of fun. But I have got 7 matches planned, because I want to put it to the ultimate test, because I want to see how good I can do things, and then hopefully we'll be off to the races after that. But like I said, we will have to poor voice actors, they're gonna hate me. Well, I hate me because I've got to do most of the voices, so yeah, but Manic's gonna hate me. We had a lot of lines exchanged, we had a lot of stuff planned, and I'm still gonna do it because that's part of the show, because I'm a heel. Woo. So we're going to have to do a lot of voiceover again, and we produce some really good stuff too, but I'm sure we can do it again. So be appreciative of the lines when you hear them, because we've done them twice now. Or we would have done them twice. We haven't done any yet, because I've been like, March the Retros takes up time. Even if I do no editing, but that's the reason I don't do any editing, because otherwise you get to get no videos. Because I have to make them, then I have to save them, then I have to upload them, and that takes long enough as it is. And I was working at the beginning of the month. I've only stopped working like probably about a couple of weeks ago now. So that was the cut-off point. So yeah, this will be my 2nd week not doing anything. In terms of actual paid work. Whereas I do YouTube for fucking free, but then I get a lot of fucking freedoms. Fuck. And I don't have to adhere to a lot of stuff, and I'm not made for fucking kids. And you guys can comment. And speaking of commenting, what are you looking forward to the most? What are your opinions on COVID-19? What was your favourite game from any March of the Retros event? What do you think of my Let's Plays and my live stream games coming up? Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing coming up. And what do you think of a bonus ASF event? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Get typing. Because you've got plenty of time. Because you're self-isolating probably as well. So, fucking do it. Now. I'm demanding you, okay? Alright, I'm going to be done. That's all the news. So, maybe I'll see you later tonight. And we can have a chat there about stuff and things. Yeah. Everything is coming back with a bang. There's a silver lining to COVID-19, and it's me being in my home doing loads of stuff for YouTube. So let's go. Let's get on with it. Now that Monster Retros is over, I can get refocused, reinvigorated, and I can work with this amazing new computer, and it'll be great. Hey, positive thinking. Positive thinking. Positive thinking. So with that being said, I'm going to thank everyone for watching. Sorry for wasting your time. I always feel like I waste your time when you come, when I have to make one of these videos to tell you what's going to come up. But hey, you need to be in the know. I always like to keep you guys informed of what's going on with everything. Oh, also a Chatty Ackie. I didn't put that down on the list. I've just remembered there's going to be a Chatty Ackie episode. I haven't recorded anything about it yet, but I know what it's going to be about. So I'll probably do that next week too. And I'll put that all together and it'll be great. More content, more work from me. You're going to see how much of a workhorse I really am, because most of that effort goes when I'm outside working. Whereas here is like a secondary thing. So I'm going to work like a racehorse and get stuff done. I didn't want to turn this into a political video, and it's not going to, but makes you wonder what the NHS would be like if we were still in with the EU. They would be less stressful. I wouldn't say no one would die, but there would be less stress on the NHS, that's for sure, and more money would probably go to the NHS as well. That's not happening, is it? Over in this country, we're all going to suffer, and the death toll is going up and 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 up because of that. Probably. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to shut up. Tell me what you're looking forward to. Things are looking up. Hooray. Celebrate. Goodbye. Yum.